Good afternoon. Myself Dr. M. Takli from Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Getrao, Itsaganji. Unit number 2, that is study of machine elements under the subject machine drawing and CAD. Again, the contents are introduction, study of simple machine elements and components such as which are we already studied like screw fastener, shaft coupling, pipe coupling, that is pipe joints, rivet joint, welded joint, bearings and gear. In this lecture we are going to study pipe joints and riveted joints. Machine elements are basic mechanical parts and features used as the building block of most features of a part such as screw threads or integral plane bearings, or they may be discrete parts in and of themselves such as wheels, axles, pulleys, rolling elements like bearing or gears. Then under pipe fitting, here we are going to study what is meant by reducer. It in name itself implies it reduces the size of the diameter. A reducer reduces the pipe size from a larger to the smaller bore, that is inner diameter. Alternatively, reducer may refer to any fitting which causes a change in pipe diameter. The change may be intended to meet hydraulic flow requirement of the system or adapt to the existing piping of a different size. The length of the reduction is usually equal to the average of the larger and smaller pipe diameters. Although reducers are usually concentric, eccentric reducers are used as needed to maintain the top or bottom of pipe level. Now reducer name itself reduces the size of the pipe. A reducer reduces the pipe size from a larger to smaller bore. As shown in the sketch, reducer is shown in which one end diameter is more and another diameter is small, that is inner diameter. It reduces from size from large to the smaller. Alternatively, reducer may refer to an any fitting causes a change in pipe diameter. If suppose we want to change the pipe diameter from 1 inch to half inch, from 1 inch to 3/4 inch, or from half inch to 1/4 inch, like that. In that case, reducer plays an important role to reduce the size of the diameter from larger to the smaller bore, that is inner diameter. This change may be cause intended to meet hydraulic flow requirement. If we have flow is smaller flow is required, then we will go with a reducer because we meet the requirement of hydraulic flow of the system, or adapt to existing piping of a different size. We already discussed that. If one pipe incoming pipe is a 1 inch and that outgoing pipe is a half inch, in that case reducer plays an important role because it connects from 1 inch to the half inch. The length of the reduction is usually equal to the average of the larger and smaller pipe diameters. And although the reducers are concentric or eccentric, means the inside diameter, that is larger and smaller diameter, may be concentric, that is which are in line, or the inside and outside diameter are concentric, whose axis center axis is the same, or in some cases it is a eccentric reducer, that is the axis of larger diameter and the axis of smaller diameter may not be in a straight line, they are offset, they are eccentric. Such type of reducer is called as a eccentric reducer, are used to maintain top or bottom of pipe level. That is, if pipe is one pipe, it is incoming pipe is on top side and one pipe is as a bottom side, then in the such case that eccentric reducer plays an important role. Then another part, one of the important part of pipe fitting is T. Normally we are using T when we want to divide the flow in two directions, as shown in a photo as well as in a orthographic view. That is, when incoming pipe is divided into two different side, that is, incoming pipe is one, but the flow is divided into two sides. A T is nothing but the most common pipe fitting is used to combine or divide fluid flow. It is available with female thread sockets, solvent weld sockets, or opposite solvent weld sockets, and a female threaded side outlet. Teeth can connect pipes of different diameters or change the direction of a pipe run or both. Available in a variety of materials, sizes, and finishes. They may also be used to transport two fluid mixtures, and then explanation further. Tees may be equal or unequal in size of their three connections, with equal tees the most common. Now we will study in detail what is meant by T. A T, the most common pipe fitting. It is the most common pipe fitting, mostly used in case of pipe fitting. Is used to combine or divide fluid flow. Means combine means when two flows coming from different side and we want to convert in a one side. In this case, it is called as a combined flow. And divide flow means one incoming flow is one and we have to divide in two flows. Then it is called as a divide flow or divide fluid flow. It is available with female threads. Actually, this female threading is there for connection, and the pipe is with male threading, so which can be fitted into T. Tees can connect pipes of different diameter or change the direction of pipeline or both. In different diameter, the tees are connected with different diameter which is available. Available in a variety of material, various materials it is available, various sizes, 1 inch, half inch, 1/4 inch, like that, 3/4 inch. Various finishes are there, and it is mostly used to transport to fluid mixtures. Two fluid mixtures are transferred with the help of T. T may be equal or unequal in size of their three connections. The three sizes may be same or three sizes may be different, depends on the application. With equal T's the most common. Normally, three T's with equal size are most common and which is mostly used in a pipe fittings. Cap. As shown in a figure, cap is shown. Cap usually liquid or gas tight, cover the otherwise open end of a pipe. A cap attaches to the exterior of a pipe and may have a solvent weld socket end or female threaded interior. The exterior of an industrial cap may be round, square, rectangular, U or I shaped, or may have a hand grip. If a solvent weld cap is used to provide for a future connection point, several inches of pipe must be left before the cap. When the cap is cut off for the future connection, enough pipe must be remain to allow a new fitting to be glued onto it. We will discuss in detail what is meant by cap. Caps, usually liquid or gas tight, cover the otherwise open end of a pipe. When pipe connection want to end, at the end we want to tight that liquid or gas from the pipe, then cover is used, and when we want to use that pipe, the cover or cap can be removed and the other pipe can be connected to it. For further, the cap is removed and the other pipe is connected by using various connections. for further moving of that liquid or gas. And in various shapes, these caps are available like round cap, square, rectangular, U or I shape, depends on the application. Then it is a threaded pipe joint as shown in the figure. One part is a male part, another part is a female part, and a pipe with external threading and coupling is with internal threading as shown in a figure. And this external threading is connected to the internal threading for flow of liquid or gas. A threaded pipe has a screwed thread at one or both ends. A threaded pipe has a screwed thread at one or both ends for assembly. Steel pipe is often joined with threaded connections. Tapered threads are cut into the end of the pipe. Sealant is applied in the form of thread sealing compound or thread seal tape, also known as PTFE or Teflon tape, and the pipe threaded into threaded fitting with a pipe wrench. Now, a threaded pipe has a screwed thread at one or both ends of the assembly. As shown in a figure, screw threads are there for threaded pipe. It depends on the application. It may be at one end or both end. Depends on requirement. Steel pipe is often joined with threaded connection. Threaded connections are there for joining purpose. Sealant is applied, that is, sealant is used in form of tape. It is called as a Teflon tape for leakage free operation. That sealant tape or Teflon tape is used, and this pipe is fitted with the help of the pipe is fitted in a threaded portion with the help of pipe wrench. Threaded steel pipe is widely used in building to convey natural gas or propane fuel and is a popular choice in fire sprinkler system due to its resistance to mechanical damage and high heat. Threaded steel pipe may still be used in high security locations because it is more resistant to vandalism, more difficult to remove, and its scrap value is lower than the copper or brass. Now this pipe fitting is normally used in building for convey of that natural gas, and it is resistant to that mechanical damage, and it is very easy to remove and for maintenance purpose, and it is a scrap value, that is value is very less compared to that copper and brass. The main reason of the threaded pipe is to move the flow, it may be liquid or gas, from one station to the other station. Coming to the next joint, that is a riveted joint. Riveted joint, the permanent joining of parts by means of rivets, used mainly for fastening sheet and shape rolled matter. Riveting may be used in lap, abutment and double core plate joint. Riveted joints are being replaced by more economical welded and glued joints. Riveted joint is one of the joint which is permanent joint. Normally we are using this in a set metal operations for joining two sheets. Rivet joint is used, and this rivet joint is replaced by more economical welded and glued joints. There are other joints are there, welding joint is there, and it is one of the rivet joint is one of the replacement for this such type of other joints like welded joints. Here sketch for rivet is shown. It consists of head, shank or body and tail is there. And one of the example we known that for sheet metal joining we are using mostly rivet joints. And the rivet is a short cylindrical bar with a head integral to it. The cylindrical portion of the rivet is called shank or body, as shown in the figure. This rivet is a cylindrical bar, short cylindrical bar with a head integral to it. Head is shown in there. The cylindrical portion of the rivet is called shank or body, and lower portion of the shank is called as a tail. The rivets used to make permanent fastening between plates such as in structural work, shipbuilding, bridges, tanks and boiler cells. Now, the rivet joint is a permanent fastening between the plates. It is used to join two plates, and it is a permanent fastening, and it is used such as in structural work, shipbuilding, bridges, tanks and boiler cells. Normally the rivet joints are mostly used, that is, the rivet joints are widely used for joining light metals. This rivet joint is used mainly to join light metals, that is, one of the light metal is sheet metal. We are using for joining two sheet metals. There are two main types of rivet joints, and they are lap joint and butt joint. As shown in figure 1 shows the lap joint, figure 2 shows the butt joint. First, lap joint. A lap joint is that in which one plate overlaps the other and the two plates are then riveted together. Here, one plate is overlapped with the other as shown in figure, and to join that two plates, a rivet is used. And apart from that, butt joint, in case 2, butt joint is there. A butt joint is that in which the main plates are kept in alignment butting, that is touching each other, and a cover plate, that is strap, is placed either one side or both sides of the main plate, and the cover plate is riveted through with the main plate. As shown in figure, in a case of butt joint, the main plate is alignment butting and which is touched to each other, and second one is the strap, that is cover plate, is placed on either one side or both sides as shown in figure. It is placed on the both side, and that cover plate or strap is fixed with rivet with the main plate, and so there is a riveting takes place. The cover plate is then riveted together with the main plate, and that outside plate again riveted with the main plate. In case of lap joint, two plates must be overlapped. In case of butt joint, the main plate on which cover plate is there, it may be either one side, two side or both side, and it is riveted. This is regarding the rivet joints. Thank you.